Good evening and welcome to the Town of Acton Selectmen's meeting for October 23rd, 2014. First item on the agenda, salute to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Almost had the old version there.
I noticed that. Approval of the agenda.
I move that we approve the agenda.
Seconded. All in favor? Approval of the minutes of the last meeting.
I move that we approve the minutes of the last meeting.
Seconded. All in favor? Old business holiday schedule. The Town of Acton holiday schedule. The Town Hall will be closed on Tuesday, November 11th. That's Veterans Day. The Town Hall will be closed on Thursday, November 27th, and Friday, November 28th for Thanksgiving. The transfer station will be closed on Wednesday, December 24th. The Town Hall will be closed on Wednesday, December 24th, Thursday, December 25th, and Friday, December 26th. The transfer station and Town Hall will be open as scheduled on Wednesday, December 31st. The Town Hall will be closed on Thursday, January 1st. All right, we've got a lot of appointments tonight for election clerks. First one is for election warden. The Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as election warden, Jennifer Rue, within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. A motion?
I move that we approve the
Appointment.
appointment of Jennifer Rue.
Seconded. All in favor? Okay. Deputy election warden, there's going to be three of them. Yeah. To Virginia Shea, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as Deputy Election Warden within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Patrick Demers, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as Deputy Election Warden within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Carl Litchfield, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as Deputy Election Warden within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. Need a motion to...
Yeah, I move that we approve the deputy election wardens previously mentioned.
Seconded. All in favor? Okay, election clerks. To Patrick Demers, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Virginia Shea, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Carl Litchfield, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Nancy Ruma, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Don Van Cinder, how do you pronounce that? Van Sinderen?
Van Sinderen, yes.
The Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Anita Buttrick, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Estelle Gore, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Ann German, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Sue Mazrak, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To William Lotz, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Maureen Dodrell, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Tina Gagnon, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Walter Scott, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Michael Conway, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Sheila Conway, Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Alan Peterson, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Doug Vanel, Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Clarence Langley, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Joan Nass, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To Larissa Crockett, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. To James Driscoll, the Selectmen of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the State of Maine, hereby appoint you as election clerk within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. A motion on election clerks.
I move that we approve the previously mentioned people as election clerks.
Seconded.
All in favor? Feel like I'm buying a house.
Yeah, no kidding. This is almost as exciting as the planning board meeting. Although we have a little bit more dead air usually. We try anyhow.
You come across pretty good. I watch it.
Yeah, don't, please.
Sir?
Thank you. Should have a signature stamp for these.
Yeah. Electric pen. Okay, we have one appointment to the Conservation Committee. To William Maloney, the Selectmen and Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of state of Maine, hereby appoint you as Conservation Committee member within and for the municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2016. Motion.
I move that we approve the election of William Mahoney as Conservation, the appointment, excuse me, as Conservation Committee member.
Seconded.
All in favor? Okay, while they finish signing that, we have an updated drug policy, drug testing policy. The federal government determines that anybody with a CDL has to have drug testing, and because the town employs CDL drivers, we have to have a policy in place, which we do. And we're just signing it now because there's been some changes made at the federal level as far as the amounts of marijuana, heroin, and then there's a new article in there about medical marijuana use. So we need to just sign this updated version. I'm not going to read it to you because it's 34 pages. So a motion on the drug-free workplace policy.
I move we accept the Town of Acton's drug-free workplace policy.
Seconded.
All in favor? Okay, you want to, any other business? Anybody has anything they want to come up and talk about? Come on up.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
I came here to sing the praises of the Mary Grant Nature Preserve. And because of the foul weather, I'm guessing that's why we don't have many people here. So we had a very busy schedule this year, and a couple of you attended for a little while, and I think you approved of what we've done. We've had a lot of people from out of state comment on the beautiful park and what we've done with it. And I'm basically here to say thank you to the people here that helped, to all the people who aren't here who helped, and to the people who came from Acton to support us. Thank you.
How'd you do with your fundraiser?
The fundraiser?
Yeah, the concert.
We ended up with a net of 600. Over 500, was close to 600.
Over $500 after your expenses?
Yep,
That's great. And you have power out there now?
we do have power. Thank you, Dick Neal. He worked very hard to get that.
That's great.
And everybody on the committee worked together. That was the thing that I basically wanted to say. Sometimes we had, our committee is the members and friends. We have a lot of people that come. If you see us on tape, we may only be 2 people out there, but there are other people supporting what we do, and they all worked together. I was not at every function because of other things, but the committee just plain worked together, and it was great.
That's great.
Yep.
Thank you,
Anybody
Barbara.
else?
Anybody else?
Thank you, Barbara.
Yep, thank you.
Fire department?
Sure. Back in 2009, I believe it was, 2008, 2009, there was some discussion going on around town about trying to merge the rescue with the fire department. It's come back around again, and us, the selectmen, feel as though this may be the time to put it forward. So we've got a group that's formed to work with the fire and the rescue, to try to come up with a good working document to move forward for your vote in the 2015 town meeting. We're going to start back with the paperwork from the consultant that was hired back in 2009 and work forward from there. The way things are in the whole area, not just Acton, Shapley, Lebanon, North Berwick, the whole general area, the small towns, it's getting harder and harder to get folk to volunteer on the fire and the rescue. Not so much the fire, as I put it, everybody likes to play with red shiny fire trucks. The rescue is the hard part. So we need to get our rescue department kind of beefed up some. My feelings is move it forward, make it part of the town, so we can get better response and whatnot. Yes, it'll probably cost something to do this, dollar-wise, but I think working with the fire, working with the rescue, the members of the rescue, their board has voted several times to move the merge forward, so they're very much in favor of this. The three of us are in favor of it, as long as we can come up with a good working document, something that's not going to make the town go broke, something that's going to be good for the entire town. So when you need to call the rescue, you get it on a timely basis, and you get good quality people. They've got the good quality people, they got the good equipment. We just need to help them, move forward as part of a town department. Like I say, they're all in favor of it. Fire chief is in favor, rescue chief is in favor. But once again, make it part of the fire department. Don't make it another separate town entity. We don't need another town entity. Make it part of what we already have. So we've got a group that's formed. We're going to be meeting now through probably first of the year, middle of January or so. Try to come up with a budget, with a good working document for it, and see if we can't get something to put towards a town meeting and put it towards the voters and see what they have to say about it. There'll be a number of meetings we're going to have. There're going to be some public hearings over it. Anyone that has any information that they want to pass forward, get it to either the fire chief, the rescue chief. If you just want to send it to the selectmen's email, that would work too. Whatever you want to do, go to the town website. All the information is there on how to email us information. We'll take as much advice and whatever you want to pass forward to us, whatever you're looking to do. We'll try to make it part of this whole process. So just wanted to get that out there. We've talked about this the last couple of weeks during our office hours and whatnot. And, tonight's the night we're making it public that we want to try to do this. And like I say, all information you want to pass forward to us would be great.
And your first meeting?
First meeting is going to be Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. I believe it's going to be held at the rescue building.
So if anybody has any interest in getting involved, please come to that first meeting on Tuesday night at 6.
Yep.
The town of Acton will hold a public hearing on Thursday, October 30th, 2014 at 6 p.m. to determine whether or not the selectmen should move forward with the creation of an ordinance to regulate fireworks within the town. Pros, cons, and ordinance language suggestions can be shared that evening in person or can be emailed in advance to townclerk@actonmaine.org.
This was brought to our attention by a couple of residents. They have sent forward their concerns and copies of ordinances from other towns and want us to start having the discussion to see whether the town does want to have an ordinance on fireworks. There have been some issues with fireworks going off in neighborhoods where there's no water around in the woods and going on pretty regularly, so they just want to bring that information forward to the town, and we just want the town to come and tell us whether they want us to go forward with writing up an ordinance and what that ordinance would include. Absentee ballots are now available in the town's clerk's office. Ballots will continue to be available through the end of business on Thursday, October 30th. After that date, only voters who meet special circumstances as defined by the Secretary of State's office may vote absentee. Polls will be open on Tuesday, November 4th, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Acton Town Hall, 35 H Road. Sample ballots are available on the town's website and also in the clerk's office. All questions or concerns regarding voting should be directed to Town Clerk Jennifer Rue, 636-3131, extension 401, or email townclerk@actonmaine.org. Okay, this is something new that we're going to try this year, and it's called Neighbors Helping Neighbors Roundup. If you come in to make any purchase or register vehicles or anything at the town hall, they're going to be asking you if you'd like to round up to the nearest dollar. If you do, that money's going to go into a fund called Neighbors Helping Neighbors. It's going to be an audited fund through our auditor. It will be, part of the town report every year. And the reason we're trying to do this is there are a lot of people that need help from time to time, just once in an emergency. We just recently had a fire where they lost everything, and they don't qualify for general assistance. So if we have this fund and they come in and they need some help, whether it be to go get some groceries or go get some clothes or go and buy their medication, they may not qualify for general assistance because of their income, but they just lost everything that they own. So this gives us an opportunity to have some funds to help those people. So we'll be asking customers if they would like to round up on their transactions to help Acton's new emergency assistance fund, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. This fund, once it has grown, will allow us to help local families who need a little help but do not qualify for the state-regulated general assistance program or other local charity outreach programs. Help will be offered one time only as an emergency is presented and assistance deemed necessary. Funds expended may include, but is not limited to, miscellaneous expenses of victims of fire who are displaced from their homes, families needing heating oil, grocery store certificates, food donations, winter coats, boots for kids, and more. So if next time you're in here, if you'd like to round up and donate to that program, it would be greatly appreciated, and it would give us the opportunity to help some more families in Acton. And without having said that, that's it. Anybody else?
Well,
No? Okay.
No questions, I guess.
Any questions? No? A motion?
I move that we adjourn.
seconded.
All in favor?